My name is Terez Reid, and I've been jamming TV.
Tevin, Sister Studdard here, checking in once again. I'm joined by my guy.
I've been jamming TV.
And joined by Dub C's finest, man. Tell him your name.
Terez Reid.
Alright, man. So, who's your favorite teacher at Warren Central?
Probably Miss Handy or Miss Real. One of my two helped me out a whole lot.
Favorite coach?
Coach Man.
I feel it. Give me a funny Coach Man memory.
I remember last year, my sophomore year, it was a Friday night before a game. We go to a classroom every day before the game. It was two players fighting over a chair. We trying to start the game, get our game plan down, watching film. He get up, throw the chair. He get right angry and stuff. It just was wild. Yeah.
What's your favorite moment from this past season?
Probably the regionals game. That fumble recovery I had, it was a turning point in the game. We ended up losing, but it gave us some push, some kind of life. But yeah.
They gave the ball to your offense.
Yep, and they scored 2 plays later.
Yep, I remember that.
Game time, man. Who you rocking in the headphones? What artist you listen to?
Young boy.
You got a go-to song?
Nah, I just shuffle every song.
I feel it, man. In terms of motivation, who do you play for?
My family, my mom, dad, everybody who support me.
We putting you on the spot. What you want them to always remember? You ain't got to be on the camera, but what do you want them to always remember?
I want him to always remember to keep God first, and anything's possible.
Your favorite athlete?
Right now, Jalen Ramsey.
I feel it like that, DB. A time that you overcame adversity?
This year actually. Beginning of the season, I mean, it wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting to start, but some players they had over me, and I just had to keep working to get on the field and just keep my composure with everything, and I accepted everything that came my way.
I feel that. And you kind of, my man's right here, he tell you where he went to school?
BD,
yeah.
So what does that rivalry mean to both of y'all?
Man, actually, man, we lost to BD in overtime, man, which we shouldn't have, but we lost in overtime. I had a game-winning breakup to take it to overtime, and we blocked the field goal, but everybody had ran on the field, so we had a sideline warrant. We didn't even get a sideline warrant. They threw the flag, they made it, and then we ended up losing in double overtime. So I'll be looking forward to that game next year.
I feel it. It's just marked on the calendar. So you already got the date for it?
Nah,
it ain't came out through the schedule yet.
Nah, it ain't came out yet, but I'll be looking forward to it.
When we used to play Warren, it was like a big rivalry. I remember my senior year, we played Warren. Max Preps was there, and it was like the rivalry game of the week. It was real big, and it was a kid on Warren last show, and he was saying Pike was our rivalry. And I was just like, Pike? What? BD and Warren, East Side versus the West Side, that's where it's at. I remember one year we came out, the stands, they was East Side cracking the West Side. I was like, oh yeah, they're turned. They're turned. So yeah, it's a big rivalry. I feel like Ben Davis and Warren is the best rivalry though, most definitely.
It is. Man, so hidden talents outside of sports.
I play video games. I don't really do much. I like football is what I like to do. On my spare time, I go train or go put in work or just perfect my craft.
I think they was telling me that you was singing in the shower.
Nah.
Maybe that was somebody else. But now, what's a quote that you live by?
I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. I didn't learn that since I was little. I done came up in Christian schools, and that's just stuck with me. Live by that every day.
So what does your faith mean to you?
My faith? I just believe in everything I do. And if you don't believe in everything you do while you're doing it, it's like, why second guess something you're doing? If you're going to do something, go all the way through with it.
So looking back in time, what would you tell the 8th grade version of yourself entering high school?
Take everything serious, basically, school-wise, not just on the field. Make sure you're doing all your work, turning in all your assignments, studying for all tests, keeping your grades up, because you never know what opportunity is going to come for you in the long run. So you just got to make sure you're ready for when they do come, you'll be prepared.
Mm-hmm. And me, I got a unique first name. I hear it from, but I've heard it from people before.
Yeah.
I never heard your name nowhere.
I
So
ain't-
what does it mean to you, or did they tell you what it meant? Or
Nah, it's
it
just my dad had that name actually first, so I
Okay.
done got it from him.
Okay. Alright, because people give me the unique name. I'm like, I ain't never heard this before. So I was like, I love unique. Ain't nobody else you
Yeah,
for real.
yeah.
And shout outs that you want to get to people.
Everybody who support me, man. My teachers, my coaches, teammates, family, and God. It's just everybody who behind me and support me.
And man, what does Warren Central football mean to you?
Oh yeah, Warren Central means a lot to me. I've been playing football there since I was a little kid. My first year playing was kindergarten. Played all the way up to now. I've been playing since then, so it means a lot to me and made me the player who I am today.
What middle school did you go to?
I went to Creston.
Okay, yeah, you know, Creston
Yeah.
got them dogs
Yeah,
right now.
that's where they come from.
That's
That's where
they definitely, man. So y'all was beating up on what? Raymond Park and
Stony Brook,
Stony
definitely.
Brook.
Yeah, basketball and football.
both of them. Hey, y'all hear it? I mean, we went to a Creston game and they was just a little camp. They had Dean Tate, D. Bell. I was
Yeah.
like, can't argue with
Yeah.
results. I think even back in the day of what's his name, Desmond Tardy.
Yeah.
That's another Mr. Football player, but people say like the best overall went to, I think Darren Evans went to Stony Brook and Jamie Finch went to
Yeah.
Raymond Park. But I'm trying to think did you have a favorite game this season? A favorite
I think
moment?
BD was my favorite game. Played a whole lot. Went at it with Dalen Carnell. He got a lot of offers. I respect him. That's my dude. I mess with him. We went at it all game. But yeah, I feel like I made the most plays, helped my team out a whole lot, but we still came up short. So, but I feel like that was the most intense, and that was my favorite game of the year.
Did you get to play with David Bell?
Oh yeah, I played my first year playing football. I was in kindergarten. I was playing up with a lot of my cousins and stuff, and we actually won the championship my first year playing football. So I played with him since I was my first year playing football.
Do you feel like that makes you a better player just playing against the best and
Especially
playing
my
with the
sophomore
best?
year, and like we go scout team versus the varsity offense, and me going against him every day last year, I feel like made me a better player and made me better for this year.
Mhm.
Just going against him every day last year.
It prepared you.
Yeah.
Cause that's Big Ten Freshman of the Year, so it's
Yeah.
like you getting to see that every day in practice.
Yeah.
I know the freaking feeling of that. My freshman year, like 12 of us moved up to varsity, and bro, my freshman year of high school, I was on the D line, 5'7", 177, and the offensive lineman I was against, he was 6'7", 277, so he was a whole foot taller than me and 100 pounds. And I'll never forget, they had played Ron Colley in like a split game, so it was winning on Friday night, then they start thundering, so they had to do Saturday night. So they end up losing on Saturday, and they was winning on Friday. And our freshman team, we beat Ron Colley. So he's like, man, he said, how'd y'all do against Ron Colley? I was like, man, the difference between us and y'all is we can play 4 quarters.
Yeah.
He was like, wait till you move up to varsity. So I move up, bro. He was like, you thought I forgot? I was like, dang.
It's a different story.
He picked me up, bro. I mean, I'm in the air. I'm in the air. And then he literally, like, slammed me off the turf. The way he slammed me, I feel like I was higher off the slam than when he had me in the air. He was like, welcome to varsity. I was like, I ain't never messing with this. So, man, the scout team, I feel like that's where you become a man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Any other little scout team memories, lessons where you...
Going against him, man. Any play I made, I feel like I just felt like I was getting better throughout the year. I started to make more plays against him, like throughout as the year went on, and I just feel like going against him made me a better player.
And even y'all had Ramir, you had to get some screens
Yeah.
out the backfield and some...
Them big old linemen coming at you,
I'm
you just
saying,
got
like,
ready. Yeah.
That offense was prolific.
Yeah.
You got one of the best running backs, 3,000 yards, one of the best wide receivers. So definitely, man, we expected good things next year. Life after sports, what you want to do?
Be an engineer, actually. So I'm not for sure on what type of engineer I want, but I think that's what I want to go to college, major in, and get a job after college, after sports, if it don't all work out. So.
I feel it, man. You got anything?
I'm good.
Man, we definitely appreciate you rocking out with us.
Appreciate you for having
It's
me.
been a blessing. Let's check some of these plays, man. Check some of these plays. We gonna start up in this. I know Unless you had some pictures at the front. Let me know when the first. Okay, right.
I was actually at BD right there.
You rocking the number 4 too? Okay.
Yeah.
Who's this? Center Grove?
Center Grove.
Okay.
Regional game.
Bishop Fumble.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So the house is, man.
Yeah, y'all the one if you house this. Y'all scored after this, right?
Yeah, 2 plays later.
Nah, that's a big momentum drive right there for real. Cause that's our coach used to talk about being a hero, being zero. You got it, and you picked up like 20 yards. Ooh. Who's this for? Honestly,
that was against a team from I think Ohio.
Okay.
This was the pass breakup I had.
At BD.
Yep, right before the game was over with, before we blocked the field goal.
Okay. Carnell. So yeah, he going both. I be forgetting he play wide receiver too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you love to let him know what time. You got that Jalen Ramsey, all the way in it.
If you ain't got no confidence as a DB, man,
because you on the island, man. Yeah. So I be filming Antonio Cromartie in Houston, where I'm staying at. Man, DBs, that's the toughest position. You really playing every position at DB. That's a good hit.
How's the recruiting process going for you right now?
It's going well. Actually, it's starting to speed up. After I had a lot of film this year, so a lot of college coaches are starting to actually kind of talk to me. So it's picking up.
Who's doing the writing on this? Cause they like wait for it.
I don't know. It's actually I don't really know. I ain't do this. It was Huddle on its own.
They showing y'all love. I ain't seen nobody that have like wait for it.
Any 7-on-7 be looking out for
Rocking
you?
with Indy Select.
Indy Select?
Yeah, that's where the best go, where they come from.
That's some great bricks on the ball.
I remember when I went to go to the North Central game and you was playing kickoff. Tell us about like just being like on special teams and how that probably made you get on the field faster.
Yeah, special teams is a big factor of the game. A lot of people think that it's just offense, defense. Offense, you can put up points. Defense, you can stop. But special teams can change the game, man. If you get put on special teams, your coach trusts you. So you making plays on special teams, you're most likely to get put in on offense or defense.
Definitely.
Man, that was one of my bars, man, in school. I was like, even on special teams, I had special dreams. Like, I used to come out with that junior year. For real. No, we definitely appreciate you rocking with us. We're wishing you all the best moving forward. We out.